everyone and welcome to my day 2 update for Booktubeathon. Today, like yesterday, there is a video challenge for day 2, and that video challenge, like you can probably tell from the title, it was set by Catriona from Little Book Owl. I'll link her channel and video on Booktubeathon's channel. I'll link that. A lot of links down the bottom pretty much. If you want information, link down the bottom. She set the challenge to recreate a location in a book or just movie or just any location in any book ever, and I did that challenge and I drew a picture of a book location and I actually filmed me drawing it, so roll that footage and I'll explain what it is after that footage. As you have just seen, I drew a picture of the dock because the main character Taylor and her family, the Edwards family, they go for the summer to their lake house in Lake Phoenix, and in their backyard, I think it's their backyard, they have a dock leading out to the Lake Phoenix, and so I decided to draw that mainly because it's one of the easiest things I could think of. So I drew that, and yeah, that's my thing. If you like this picture, comment out below, and also if you did a video challenge for this, leave yours. I'll link to your video down below so I can watch it. So now on to my reading update for day 2. As you saw probably seen in my day 1 update, I was reading Alice in Wonderland last night, and after I filmed that update I only read just probably only a few more pages of that before I went to bed. But this morning I got up a little earlier than I needed to and I finished Alice in Wonderland. So I've read one book for Booktubeathon so far, and because I finished it at about 8:30 in the morning this morning, that's technically, it's kind of technically on the like a book a day kind of thing, because I pretty much read it in a day. And so yay, I read that, and that book is about 50-ish pages. I'm pretty sure. I listened to the audiobook, as you probably know, so I don't know how many pages exactly it is, but I'm guessing it's about 50 pages. And after I finished Alice in Wonderland, I've moved on to my second book for Booktubeathon, which is Since You've Been Gone. Move this. Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. Yes, I like Morgan Matson's books. I've only read Second Chance Summer and Amy and Roger's Epic Detour so far, and now I'm reading this one. I've only read so far, because today I have my first day back at my TAFE college thing, so I didn't get, because I needed to go for like 45 minutes in the train either way to get there and back, so, and I was out for about half a day, so I didn't get too much time to read. But I have read 13 pages of this today, which, this bookmark is really annoying, which really isn't that much, but it's better than nothing, right? So yeah, and normally I would say that I would continue on reading this tonight, but as the sun has set, also forgot to mention, I'm using this book to go to the reading challenge of read a book by one of your favourite authors, because Morgan Matson is one of my favourite authors. And so yeah, and you would think that I would continue reading this tonight, right? I probably would, but as it's after sunset, I am going to put this book down and pick up the selection novella, short story, whatever you call it, Happily Ever After by Kira Cass, and because this is my book to go to the Read a Book After Sunset challenge. And I'm not really planning on reading the entire thing, as it's a collection of short stories, and I've already read about half of them already, so I don't really want to reread them. So I'm only going to be reading that much. It's about 100 pages of short stories that I haven't read yet, and I'm still counting it as, when I read that, I'm still going to count it as reading a full book, because novellas count as, a novella counts as one full book, right? And I'm reading multiple novellas in this. It counts, okay? It counts. At least I'm counting it. So that's what I'm planning on reading tonight, and see how far I get, and probably update you as to what happens in my day 3 video update. So yay, look forward to that. So, and also, like I mentioned, so tomorrow my plans are probably going to continue on with Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson, or I made a terrible decision today, everyone. I went book shopping in the city, because in Sydney we have Catriona. It's like a big like a really big bookshop. So I made the terrible decision, or maybe great decision, depends how you think of it, of going in there, and being me, I have no self-control at all. So I bought books, everyone. Might as well do a mini book haul while we're here. I bought The Warrior Heir by Cinder Williams Chimer, which I do really want to read, but probably not for Booktubeathon. So I put that down here. But I also bought Boy Meets Boy by David Levithan. Yes, that is his name. So I bought this too, and as you can see, this book has a yellow cover, which looks kind of orange in this light, but promise it's yellow. So this has a yellow cover. And one of the reading challenges is to read a book with a yellow cover. And I know in my TBR I said that I would read The Messenger, which is back here, by Marcus Zusak for that challenge. But the way I'm going with Booktubeathon so far, I don't feel like I'm going to be able to read that in time. But I do want to read it, just maybe not for Booktubeathon. And just as another option, I'm thinking this book is pretty short and contemporaries are always pretty fast to read, and a lot of people read David Levithan books in readathons, and so I thought might as well have this as an option for Booktubeathon. And I know I strayed off to what I was originally trying to say here and went on a bit of a rant, but so tomorrow, I don't know, but I may continue with Since You've Been Gone tomorrow, or I might start Boy Meets Boy by David Levithan, as I still want to continue, I still want to try to read a book a day, and if I finish the selection novellas tonight, I will have technically read 2 books in 2 days, and then to continue that I can try to read this tomorrow and read this full book, and if I feel like it, still read parts of this when I want to. And because this is like 400, 500-ish pages, which is it's really pretty quick to read because it's a contemporary, but I don't feel like I'm going to be able to read this in a day, and I still want to keep up my page counts and, you know, read as many things as I can and see if I can keep up my with and do as many reading challenges as possible. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So I guess that's about it for my day 2 of Booktubeathon update. I hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and leave a comment down if you're doing Booktubeathon too. And yeah, hope you liked it. Bye!